This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. Just very quickly before we get into things, Calgary, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yucks. I'll see you there. Talk to me. How was your weekend?
Where was I?
You were
Vegas. I was at Vegas for the Olympia. You ever been to Olympia? I feel like that is just a peach's delight.
Not my type, those guys.
Oh, it is, though.
Too much.
And the women. No, you'd be all over it.
Yeah, women too, though. I mean, there's a rumor that there's a lot of steroids. I think that's probably not fair, but there is,
But remember, there's different classes now. There's like the classic, there's the fitness. Like they've opened up to different categories. So the dudes and women you like with huge cocks, they have a class now. So like you would love it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling my old Bryan, would you just be, you wouldn't know what to do with yourself there.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
lot of muscle.
A lot of muscle.
A lot of proportion.
It's guys and gals with asses.
Oh yeah, a lot of tail pieces out there, huh?
Everyone is just jacked, dude.
Now you were signing shit, walking around
with rain. No, I don't walk around. I just go to rain and then I go back to my hotel.
That's it.
Yeah, it's
You don't mingle with any of the muscles.
Well, they do. Well, some of them would go in line because it's me, Thor. That Juji guy, John.
That Thor guy's a big guy. He had your head in his hands.
Thor's big. I did that on purpose because that's his least, he's probably sick of taking that picture. He's the Game of Thrones picture.
Yeah.
So when we were done, I knew he was sick of him. Like, hey, you got one more. Because you think about it, because he's Game of Thrones, biggest show of all time.
Yeah.
So everyone waits. I mean, lines.
They all want that.
Line's like 2 hours long.
Wow.
It's forever. And we're signing
him crush
4 hours. Either he crushes heads or he has to lift the. It was weird to me. I thought maybe you'd be into this too. Guys that get there with their girl and she'll be like, "Can you lift me up?" And you can see some guys are like, "Oh yeah, that's a cool pic," and then some guys are like melting inside. Like if Thor just grabs your girl and puts them up like that, it's a weird thing.
It's a little weird, right?
Yeah, I'm like, who would ask? Ooh. Oh man, I wouldn't do it, but
he picks me up so easily.
Yeah,
and there's a sexual connotation to that. It's a giant that you can climb.
Dude, there was one guy there, my buddy. John, he goes, "Oh, careful with this guy. Don't let him touch you and stuff." I go, he's a body worshiper.
Oh boy.
And what the fuck is that?
Oh boy.
So I guess what he does is he's into bodybuilding and he goes to all the shows.
Yeah.
And then he'll when he takes picture, feel all of it, and then download the data and probably.
Damn.
And I asked,
what's his name? Bryan Callen?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, my friend Bryan does that, but we don't call him a body worshiper.
You may as well now.
No, we just call him gay.
Right.
And I told him, I said, it's like a gay thing. He goes, I don't know. I go, oh no, it is. He only does it with guys.
That's my joke, right? When I say I'm not gay, but if I've seen guys that are so muscular that if I had to rub them down in oil, like in front of my friends, I'd be like, this is bullshit. But behind my face, I'd be like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called body worshipers.
Oh yeah. Body worshipers. How interesting. And
they want to
feel.
Everyone gave me a heads up, watch out for this guy. Don't let him touch you. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Although when you roll jujitsu, sometimes the guy you're in someone's garb and they're a big muscular guy, and if you do proper technique, you got your hands on his tits with your elbows in sometimes, and you're getting a handle on the old titty tits.
You're not worshiping the body.
I'm not. I'm trying to get things going, but you can get a sense of a man's power and strength because you got your hands on his torso.
Every gay man, you're thinking about that stuff.
Well, no, I'm just saying I'm trying to work position and angles. Sure. You know what I'm saying?
You're a body worshiper, dude. When they hit me, I'm like, oh, that's what Bryan is.
What?
100%. I was like, oh, Bryan's into that.
I'm the sneaky. My hands roam.
No, you're not sneaky. No, very.
I'm like, hey, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Thor, Game of Thrones fans. Then there's also medieval people there, like medieval MMA fighters. They were there.
No.
I get to try on the gloves and the body armor. It's
what do you mean medieval?
There's medieval MMA. They're in complete medieval.
We've covered it here. You don't remember?
Attire.
They're dressed as knights.
Yeah.
But the real deal, dude.
Yeah.
And I said, let me try a glove on, bro. I'm like, you punch people with this? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you guys grapple? He's like, yeah, man. I go, do you have any background in grappling? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Interesting indeed. Okay. So you're just into the uniform, not the training.
I guess. I guess they're good with swords.
Yeah.
And I picked up the sword. I mean, it's a fucking sword, dude.
It's a big sword.
I mean, it's not.
It's a broad.
It's not sharp. They're not cutting anybody's heads off. But you get hit with that, you're screwed.
You know what? Some people never
grow up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They just never
what I said.
Grow up.
When they all left, I went, they didn't grow up, huh?
I mean,
they turned around and went, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah. There are people that do the Civil War enactments and take it damn seriously.
Dude, did you see, we covered on Golden Hour, did you see on the Civil War reenactment, 2 black guys showed up trolling them as slaves. They go, well, if you want to make it real. And the guy goes, dude, get the hell out of here. He goes, why? He goes, if you want to make it real, like you need slaves. And the guy's like, you can stay, but you're not being the shot. And he's like, okay, should I get down like this? And he gets on his knees. It's funny, dude. It's funny. He's like, I thought you wanted the real thing.
That's
They had
great.
slaves back then. He's like, that's not what we do.
Hey, that's not. We were fighting to free slaves.
Yeah.
But he was probably on the Confederate side.
It was funny.
They were
It was funny.
Well, you guys are on the Confederate side, so.
It was funny.
Jesus.
Yeah, Vegas gonna Vegas.
So wait,
dog.
so now,
Oh, I met the pup.
wait, before you
Our
get into
boy.
the pup, I want to talk about the pup. But Thor, he trains, right?
The fuck you mean? Yeah, he competes, dude.
Yeah, he
World's
boxes.
strongest.
No,
Well,
I'm
no,
saying.
no. I don't give a fuck about
does
that.
no fighting.
Yeah, I don't care about any of
Well,
that.
hold on.
No, he's training to set the world record.
No,
bro.
I know that.
He's like in the middle. Like he competes in.
I mean, it's
I think.
unbelievable.
What did he tell me? He competes in Scotland in like 4 weeks.
He's so strong, it's weird. He's twice as strong, probably, as you are. Almost.
Freak. Yeah.
But
He's 440 pounds right now.
Oh my God. You'd have your hands full, you know?
Everyone would.
Yeah.
He's so big.
Just trying to wrestle him or anything.
So big.
Yeah.
He's so big.
Yeah. Does he, because I know he does boxing, but he doesn't do any,
I don't even talk to him about him, nor do I care.
no?
No. I'm more into what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Like just the lifting?
Yeah,
It's
fuck yeah.
incredible.
He's the best. Dude, he's one of the best of all time.
I mean, it's so hard.
So I'm not gonna be like, "How's your boxing going?"
Right.
I'm like, "Dude, what's up with the deadlift?" He has
Yeah.
to, for the world record, he has to get like another 120 pounds or something
My
like that.
God.
Yeah, that's what he's focused on.
Yeah. And
He's
that's
a savage.
full-time job.
Oh, full time.
Yeah. And,
He's coming back from injury, like tore his pec. Yeah.
how tall would you say he is?
Shit, 6'9".
He's from Iceland, right? Yeah, look at him. I mean, he's 440 pounds.
His dad was there too, who's huge.
Jesus. His dad's huge.
Yeah.
All those
dad's tall.
Icelandic men are giants. It's just like a weird. It's like they're the Samoans of.
That's his pop.
His dad's
on the
huge.
left.
His dad's fucking huge.
Yeah, his dad's huge.
Oh my God.
So that's his dad on the left. That's his grandpa on the right.
Oh my God.
huge.
They're all giants. Grandpa. I wonder how Grandpa is. Holy shit. Big boys.
That's surprising.
Big
though,
gene-
'cause
big
he's
gene-
so big.
Big gene pool. Big gene pool.
Yeah, I was asking him, you go around doing like sightings like this? He's like, not really. He's like, I'm literally in the middle of competition. And he does a ton of movies.
Yeah, he does.
He's in a ton of like movie
Yep,
shit.
yep.
Yeah.
Grandpa, I wonder how old Grandpa is. He's looking good. Looking real good.
Does that mustache, huh?
Yeah. As well he should. It works. Interesting.
Yeah, the Olympia is interesting.
Yeah.
When I was out there, that pup,
The pup from Tino's pup.
the rescue dog, Tino
Yeah.
stopped by the hotel
Look at
because
that
he's close
dog,
to
dude.
it. Look
He's
at
cute
him.
as shit.
Dude, so well behaved because there was two
Yeah.
Little League baseball teams staying there. So you got like 30-some kids. Then so many people going in and out of the hotel.
You got to get him. I love him.
I know, he's cool.
Honestly, his face is adorable.
Isn't he cool?
He really is.
I was all up on him.
Were you just squeezing his face?
Yeah.
That's a squeezable face and a kissable face.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
Isn't he
shit.
cute?
That's right up your alley. Is there a hesitation?
No, just with Joanna because dogs. And
Oh, yeah.
She, but he's not full 100% pity bull. He's mixed with bulldog.
Yeah. Yes,
So he
is.
drools a little bit, which is cute.
Yep. He's a cute dog.
So well behaved. Chin's not feeling it. Chin doesn't like pit bulls.
Yeah.
No, I love pit bulls. I don't think it's the smartest decision, especially if you have kids.
Well, I would say always yes to that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I've seen this dog with children and even cats.
And a turtle. We've
And
seen him video with a
everything.
turtle.
And he has, like,
Gentle.
I've seen him with children exactly his kids' age and younger, and a lot of kids. And he's also, when I saw him with a cat, and I saw he has no prey drive in that sense, I was like, that's a good dog. He's also not pit bull. He's also
That's what I was like.
yeah.
I was a little bit more lenient with that, but
bulldog and pit.
I was telling Brent too, like, I've never been attacked by a pit bull, right?
Yeah.
But when one of my friends had the sweetest pit bull, and I just look at his face, and I'm like, it's so huge, right?
Oh, yeah.
Huge face.
That's different.
And I'm thinking, like, I was like, what if he attacks me? And I start having those thoughts.
Mm.
I'm worried that if his kids freak out at some point, some sort of instinct will kick in, and the dog might fight.
So that's not really. So dogs who are stable have stable temperament.
Educate him, Brian.
Yeah,
Right.
you want a dog with stable temperament. For me, if I see a dog I'm never going to adopt a dog with its tail between its legs, or I'm not going to adopt a dog that tends to be that's tail is straight up with his ears when he sees me or a stranger. I'm not going to have a dog that has a strong pack hierarchy in its genes. So
Like Chin, like this dog, I'm telling you, like dozens of people would walk in, he'd wag his tail, go up to him, lick him.
Yeah, that dog's been neutered. There's a lot going on. If I see a dog that has this, like, sort of, there's a high pack sense, like, so a lot of times dogs bite children. That's why you never get people are going to give me a hard time, and I can't wait. Please do. That's why getting wolf hybrids. The reason wolf hybrids are not safe. I do. They're not safe around children isn't because they're not special, beautiful animals. It's because they have a very strong sense of pack hierarchy. And a child is below them in the pack. And they will, a lot of times, look at that child as competition. And it's not good because it's not a dog.
I hear all that, Brian.
Yeah.
I've been bitten by other dogs before. I've been bitten multiple times. Yeah. One by a German Shepherd on my face.
You go like this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
No,
either way, honestly.
No, I'm joking.
But when they bite, they literally bit me and then left. I'm so afraid of a pit bull. If it's gonna do it, it's gonna do some crazy, crazy damage.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's worth it.
When they bite, I
don't think it's worth it.
Oh yeah.
Look at him though, Chad.
It's so adorable. I've never been bitten by a pit bull, but I'm just like.
And he wouldn't.
The other thing about pit bulls traditionally is that aggression has always been bred toward anything on 4 legs, not anything on 2 legs.
Okay. Yeah. But your kids are your world, right?
Yeah.
Any little tiny, you remember when you weigh the pros and cons?
But his kids are X-Men, and they would choke that dog.
But Bossy has been afraid of dogs before, right?
Scared, yeah.
So that's why if you show fear to a dog, but
he would get used to it. That's a very healthy thing for a child to know.
Yeah.
You teach a child respect.
So get a different dog, is what I'm saying.
That's what Chin's point, so it doesn't scare him.
Yeah.
Get a friendly dog.
Get a goldfish.
We have fish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We have fish. Let's take a little break, B, because this episode of The Fighter and Kid is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly Auto Parts. They're in the business of keeping your car on the road. I'm headed straight here to O'Reilly. I got to pick up some paint for the old garage. I got to turn that thing into a content garage. But O'Reilly has everything you need. O'Reilly Auto Parts offers friendly, helpful service and parts knowledge you'll need for all your maintenance and repairs. They've got thousands of parts and accessories in stock, either in-store or online, so you never have to worry if you're in a jam. They got you covered. Professional parts people.
What if you're an auto novice? What if you don't know anything
Dude,
about
they
cars?
got you. That's why they got the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts, your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. You can find what you need, ask for help. They're so helpful. And they either have it in-store or online. They got you covered. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter.
I like
He's
that
so
dog.
cute.
I
Though.
like
Me
that
too.
dog.
He's cute. Well trained.
Yeah, and I trust Tino.
Yeah, Tino was
Placed
great.
a lot of dogs.
Give them like Ichabod.
Well, so here's the thing.
No, I don't like that.
Look at this.
What'd you say?
That's the cutest.
I like him for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me though, that's not going to stop much if someone tries to break in the house.
No, he's not.
Matter of fact,
But
I'd
I'll
probably
tell you
break
this,
into that house.
Talking about the pit bull thing, if you got in his face a little too close,
Yep.
he'd bite too.
But what I'm saying is a pit bull will do the damage that
Has
will
more
change your
damage.
life.
Yeah. You're
There are a
talking
lot of
about
dogs.
TRX
Yeah,
versus
a lot of
Tesla.
dogs. Yeah, that dog, that little dog. My dog Moto bit several people in the face, adults, because they were like, they'd be drunk. And I
See, I've never had a dog that'd do that. I have a dog that'd get excited, and they kind of a little bit, little teeth action.
yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Pit bulls, everything.
But the consequences with a pit bull is so different than any other dog.
My girlfriend Collins had a old English sheepdog, and that dog would herd you and nip you.
Yeah.
So he'd nip you, and so he would literally he'd run you in a circle. So if you had a party, everybody wouldn't even know what was going on.
Face to face.
You'd all be fucking like herding.
Yeah, exactly.
But he also would get excited, and he'd do that.
Nip
He
at
didn't
the
even
heels?
bite. He bit my friend right in the dick.
Oh wow.
He bit him right in the
In the
fucking
D?
right in the dick. He went through. And it was a good like that, but when a dog does
Oh,
that,
a little cock hungry.
oh my god, bit him right in the fucking dick.
Yeah, let's see. I got to think about it. My thing is, if there's breeders out there, people that have a dog that they want to get rid of, I want like a year to year and a half old pup that's already house trained.
Yeah.
So if you got one or you're breeding one, hit me up. Email us, DM.
Yep.
So you got to reach out. for Boston Terriers. I grew up with Boston Terriers. You know, they're cute, but again, I don't want a small time puppy.
You want a dog you can roughhouse with, bigger dog.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Tiger ain't getting any dog if you don't get some hits. Tiger's in a slump right now.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he really?
yeah.
You watching any of the Dodgers?
I don't miss it, bud.
Man,
Yeah,
Dodgers are crushing.
they're on fire right now, which is
God.
crazy because they're about to get booted out.
Jeez. They feel unbeatable, man. The Yankees, did they?
Yeah, they won.
Wow. It's looking closer because I think
Yankees, Guardians, and then Dodgers and Mets.
Mets, I
So the
know.
winners of those 4 teams.
goes right.
I pray to
the
God
series.
it's the Dodgers Yankees.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's a series.
That's a series.
Judge, Ohtani, the 2 biggest superstars.
Jesus. Good God.
The way the Dodgers are
I
playing.
didn't know Ohtani could also steal bases. I didn't know Ohtani was like a fast
That's how he's
runner.
at the 50-50 club,
I
bud.
mean, fuck. I mean, that's insane. Insane. Like, you know.
He's one of the best base stealers. That's his thing.
He might be one of the. Is he the best baseball
They
player
say he's
of all
the
time?
best. Yeah, most people say he's. Well, I mean, Barry Bonds is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just
I
did
think Barry Bonds
steroids.
got 10 Golden Gloves and also.
Barry Bonds like numbers, but still,
so his
Ohtani's
numbers
young.
are bigger than Ohtani's. Really?
Just trumps him.
Wow.
Not even close.
Wow.
To say Babe Ruth is insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Because he's playing against only whites.
It's more legend than it is. You know, yeah, he was great, but come on.
Yeah, no, but
He had great. Could hit a ball, boy.
No, you're not in my top 5 if you could get drunk before the game or
Yeah.
get drunk after the game and then play the next morning.
What's going on with the Cowboys? You know football. What seriously? That's
I picked
insane.
the Lions to win yesterday.
Lions beat them?
They sure did.
47,
They beat
47 to 9.
them.
Oh, someone's about to get fired.
But Jerry Jones said he wasn't going to fire McCarthy.
One more like that, it's game over.
I don't understand what the breakdown is. I don't know football well enough. What the fuck is going on?
Dak's not very good. They paid him all this money.
That feels more like the offensive schemes and stuff, and not being able to outsmart the defense.
Yeah, but he's never been like the guy. They paid him like he's the guy, but he's
Yeah.
not the guy.
Right.
It's tough, man. It's fucking tough.
47.
My Chargers beat the Broncos
Yes,
yesterday.
they did.
Ain't that a bitch?
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
I was speaking to Tiger in a slump. I was saying this on the Schaub show. Jay sent me this. It's a clip of Pete Rose. You know, he passed away, so there's all
Yeah.
these clips of Pete Rose.
Yeah.
Greatest hitter of all time.
Yeah.
His son, who also played in MLB, went 0 for 12, and he called his dad for advice, and he goes, "Why you call me? I never went 0 for 12." He goes, "I can't help you.
That's what he said? Savage.
Why you calling me? I've
Savage.
never been in a slump.
Damn.
He's like, I can't help you. Call somebody that went 0 for 12.
I heard Pete Rose talking about how he hits to Alex Rodriguez, and
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, he's like, it's where he stood. I
Yeah.
stand here, I stand
Yeah.
here. But he was also like a switch hitter, right?
Yeah, you do both. How funny is that, though? You call your dad greatest hitter of all time. He gives you no advice.
Savage. I don't know why you calling me.
I don't know. I've never been 0
That's
for
my
12.
dad.
I can't relate to it.
My dad is I remember, I never forgot. I wanted to go to college where my girlfriend went.
Oh,
I was
God.
so in love with her.
Yeah.
And she went to Wesleyan. And I was like,
Wanted
I
to follow
didn't
her?
get it. And my
Ohio
father goes,
Wesleyan?
Yeah, but see, in order to go to a Wesleyan, you've got to be the kind of student that is a Wesleyan student. The problem is, to be a Wesleyan student, you've got to do what a Wesleyan student does. And we have a disconnect here. It's simple math. You're not willing to do what a Wesleyan student does. So you don't get to be in Wesleyan. And there I was like, fuck, that's a good, see you later. All right, thanks for the conversation. Click.
Yeah,
He's right.
I had a
He's
coach.
fucking
I had
right.
a coach in high school because I had
Wait, one more.
I had a long-term girlfriend.
Yeah.
and he could tell that we were all sad because we're going to different colleges. He goes, "Hey, can I talk to you real quick?" He's Coach Weaver. I love him. He was the same one that came up with the term slapdick. He goes, "Let me talk to you real quick, slapdick. Hey, none of this matters. You're in high school, so don't base a college major decision based off a girlfriend, okay? Because I would be willing to bet you guys aren't even talking in 6 months. But when you're in high school, you're like, no, it's everything.
Oh, dude, it's
He's like,
everything.
hey, slapdick.
Say
You always go
slapdick.
slapdick. Hey, slapdick. Here's the thing.
Yes, slap.
He's like, this doesn't matter. Enjoy your time that you have together, and then move the fuck on.
My dad was when I told my dad I was running the mile, and I don't know, I was probably like a freshman, and he goes, "What's your time?" And I go, "It was a bad time." And
9
I go,
minutes or something.
Yeah, I go like that. I go, "Is that good?" He goes, "It's not." He goes, "It's not great." What are you doing? Like you're built for running. What are you doing? You go, but then I went and practiced and I did a lot better.
It's not good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, tea times in a slump bust.
It's hilarious.
No, it's a bummer. I'll get out of it.
Well, guys, I got you guys a little snack today. The newest thing to hit the fast food chains is the McChicken Big Mac.
Yeah.
And I
So
wanted
instead
you
of
guys
beef
to give it a
patties,
try.
it's 2 chicken patties,
Wow.
Brian, with 1,000. Was it
Now,
1,000
isn't it
island
supposed
sauce?
to be? Aren't we supposed to? That's interesting, though. I like that.
Oh, yeah, I want you guys to each give it a try.
Right.
Probably supposed to. Yeah, this actually looks good.
It's fantastic, right? Hey, can I be honest? Sanaz brought those in because you came late today, and I haven't eaten since 4 o'clock yesterday. I was so hungry, I ate mine already. And let me tell you this, it was fantastic. I don't feel good right now because I haven't had fast food in quite some time. I feel not great, but it is fantastic.
I think it's
It's fantastic.
in some ways it might be the best thing I've ever had.
Oh, stop.
It's
That's
up
huge
there.
for Bryan.
It's
Bryan
good.
does not like anything.
I destroyed mine, bud, before you came in. And the plan was for us to both try it on the air. We're going to share that. And if I eat more, I'm going to throw up. But it was it's so tasty.
Do you like it better than the Big Mac?
I think so.
It's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
No way. He's going in for third?
No, it's like his 4th bite, and he's just
Fourth?
eating it at this point. Chin's like, he's going back for seconds. Hey, man, he's eating the entire fucking sandwich.
Come on, I'm switching cams, dog.
It's nice, huh? There's a reason why people show fat in America. That's it, bud. That's it. It's so tasty.
I'll get you a napkin.
And how much are they?
I think like the meal's like 11 something.
Oh. They used to be like $6 when I was a kid.
But
I've always liked the Big Mac, though. Are you a Big Mac guy?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the staple.
And now that they got these chicken patties, you got to be kidding me right now.
Royale with cheese. That's a quarter pounder, I think. Still not better than a Whopper with cheese and ketchup only, but they're fucking, that's good.
That's kind of surprising if you look at the calories. It looks like this one the chicken has more calories than
Yeah,
the beef
because
one.
fried.
Well, I mean,
Fries too.
Chicken Big Mac.
that's 549 here.
And how much is the regular one?
It says 330.
He's still eating it.
330 is not
Oh,
bad.
that's
It's
it.
the fries that screw you on calories. You need
likes
that, you
it.
need that whole thing. Holy
I'm shocked that Bryan likes it that much.
Yeah, usually, you snub your nose in the air at this peasant food. I grew up on it. I don't feel good, though. And I ate it before you came. That's what I was doing.
Really?
I feel sick.
One more bite.
Oh my gosh.
Just one more bite. You know what I mean?
We'll pretend that's real chicken for now, though, while you're eating it. That ain't real chicken.
No.
Nah. Nah, man. But
You might as well finish it, Bryan.
it's
There's only a little
tasty.
bite left.
I gotta tell you, we really thought you'd only take one bite.
Yeah, I told her. I said, it's fine. I ate mine.
too.
Me and Brian would just share it. And you're not sharing.
I think I did. Oh,
It's nice, right? Okay, well, we didn't think it would take this long on air because you're
it's a long time.
eating the
That's a
whole-
great advertisement for McDonald's. Hopefully we get a sponsor.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm not mad at this at all. I'm not a fast food eater.
No, you're not, are you?
Quick.
He's actually really enjoying it, which is insane.
You're
to me.
enjoying yourself.
And now, I'm just going to leave a little bit.
Oh, you're that guy? You left one bite left.
Yeah,
You think
because
you're better than
I
everybody?
like to push myself, yeah.
Well,
I
no.
like- It makes me, leaves me wanting more.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 thumbs up from Mickey D's. It's rare they miss. But that's why people are so fat. It's so tasty and so easy to get.
Some people live on that because they can't afford
A
otherwise.
lot of people.
But listen, it is what it is.
You can see why they eat it, though. Do you want to try it now, Chin?
No.
He won't
think
eat
you're
anything
better
with a
than us?
carb.
No, I started eating more carbs lately.
It'd be funny if I
Rice,
was
but
just like this. And and I just died.
It is nice though.
It's nice.
Yeah. I feel so sick.
Yeah, I listened to Rogan had Callie and Casey Means on, the brother sister who look at the food industry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy shit. Holy
That'll
shit.
take you down a weird road.
Well, when the cigarette companies merged with the food companies, they were like, how do we make food addictive? How do we
make it like cigarettes?
Yeah, how do we put chemicals in there that I guess dampen your satiety so you don't feel satiated? That's called the Dorito effect. They literally have chemicals in those Doritos that make you want to just keep eating, and you never feel full, but it's an empty calorie, and it does all kinds of weird shit to your
my childhood.
body.
Yep. And then we can't break it down. Yeah.
Good stuff. Great.
Yeah, you listen to that episode, you're like, oh my God.
10,000 chemicals are allowed in our foods.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
And then not allowed in other parts of the world, but America.
Can you pull up the ingredients in McDonald's fries here versus in the UK?
I want to see what
is it different in the UK?
Totally different.
Well, in the European Union. So in the UK might be different, but European Union is different, like France. Because they're really canola soybean, hydrogenated soybean, not good. Natural beef flavor contains hydrogenized wheat and wow. Milk
Natural beef flavor contains wheat and milk.
Dextrosodium pyrophosphate. UK version of McDonald's fries is said as vegetarian.
All right.
That's probably not the best article.
I've seen a side-by-side.
McDonald's fries has 14 ingredients. United Kingdom has 4.
Look at that. Natural beef flavor.
That alone is big.
Yeah.
Look at all those chemicals.
Isn't that wild? It's because we have no regulation.
That seed oil is not very good for you, apparently. Wow.
I mean, I've had McDonald's in Europe. It tastes totally different.
Is it better?
So good. It doesn't give you that tummy ache.
It's potatoes and vegetable oil. That's it.
Sick.
This is fucking America. So you got potatoes, vegetable oil, canola oil, hydrogenated soybean.
Yeah, but then they
oil,
know it's going to ruin your insides,
Yep.
and then you have to go see get medication, then you have to see the specialist and the general doctor, and then all that shit. It's a vicious cycle.
I mean, with TBHQ and citric added to preserve freshness, dimethyl polysiloxane added as an anti-foaming agent. Great.
Foaming?
Great. Yeah. Now I feel gross.
Yeah, you should. I feel
I mean,
sick.
it's unbelievable.
That's not good.
I mean, it's unreal. When are we gonna get our fucking shit together? Americans.
If Trump
the
wins
way
and
Americans
RFK's
eat-
head of that, he'll start making some changes. He already said that first thing he'll do.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why not, man? There's
Yeah,
no reason for
RFK
it.
did this video. He has a bunch of like normal American snacks around him. One's Cheez-Its, and he eats Cheez-Its all the time.
Yeah.
So did I as a kid.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well,
And
the other
he's
thing
not
is-
happy. You know what? That's why he's in a slump.
there are other things. There are powerful lobbying groups like big food companies and stuff that make that stuff, and they make a lot of money off of that. So now you're going to say, hey, we don't need your business anymore, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on. I hope politicians are strong enough to say that, because what they say is, we make this. We have factories where your constituents need these jobs. We're going to have to lay off a bunch of people.
Or just change the ingredients so it's not so
Bullshit.
fucking
It's not-
unhealthy
yeah,
and
exactly.
leave the factory as it is.
Yeah, and so people don't have all kinds of chronic illnesses.
Exactly. But it's a vicious cycle.
Which
for
I
all
just
of them
gave
to make
myself
money.
with that fucking. What's in the chicken Big Mac? Let's take a look. Let me read
Should
the
we?
ingredients.
Do we keep
It's gonna
going on
hurt
this?
me. It's gonna hurt me.
I'm pretty sure it's the exact same Big Mac.
It is. What do you
Just
think?
chickies.
How many ingredients do we have in our tummies right now? You feel what? A little bit shitty. Two tempura battered chicken patties.
Tempura
okay,
battered
so it'd be
means
veg-
deep fried.
Tempura battered flour, eggs, and water. All right.
If that's it, then that's good.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Let's just leave it there. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
that's it.
leave it there. Actually. Yeah.
Let's take a little break here again. Be on Fire and the Kid is brought to you by Progressive Insurance,
If you
your
want
one-stop
auto
shop.
insurance, yeah, you need auto insurance. There's a way to do it here. You can do your name your price tool, put you in charge of your auto insurance by working just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for your car insurance. Then they'll show you a variety of coverages that fit within your budget, giving you options. How about that? Okay. So right now, progressive.com Try the Name Your Price tool for yourself and join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive.
Insane. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, price and coverage match limited by state law. Progressive.
We're good.
And that's also from McDonald.
So wait, so you do the Olympia, and is there a smell with all the tanning and all the oils?
No, see, I think you need to go there. It's not like that, bro.
Yeah.
It's the expo.
Because you're seeing them on stage.
No, I'm not seeing them on stage. I don't go to the event.
So you're backstage?
I'm at the expo. No, I'm not backstage, man.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
a vast fucking convention
you're right, a
center.
convention. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. So
So
people
I don't see the participants. I don't see the athletes.
right.
I might see some of them, but no.
When you look backstage, that's where I've been backstage by accident. I was at my hotel and they were
I
having a
doubt that
competition.
place. There's
there.
no way he got back to by accident. That never happened.
No, I went there.
Hey.
No, because I used the gym and there was a huge waiting area, and they were all kind of like getting ready. They were like putting their shit on and they were doing all this stuff.
Not the Olympia.
No.
There's
no.
no-
This was a.
Oh, there you go.
It was like some bodybuilding,
Like low level.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Olympia, that's not how it
But
works.
man, it was low level. It
Yeah.
was but it smells strong.
Like the tanning,
all
and
that
the protein farts.
all of
and
it.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
literally. You're like,
Oh, no, that.
You know
but
what? You
I
know
had
what
to
you smell
pee
like
so.
that Gold's in Venice smelled that.
Yeah.
way. It did. You smell.
I had to pee so many times. I drink so much Diet Coke, and I'd go in that room, and those urinals were getting abused.
Abuse.
I wanted to file a lawsuit for them.
And because they were peeing radioactive shit.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the shitters, dude.
Oh,
there was a line for the shitter.
Really?
Yeah, the urinal, I just walk in and pee.
Well,
But
they
the
take
shitter,
diuretics. They take all kinds of shit.
all the protein powders, all that stuff. But a lot of big dudes.
A lot of big dudes.
Yeah, those toilets are working
Overtime, just
bro.
giant muscle shit.
Oh, God.
God.
What do you got, Chin?
Sorry, Chin.
It's all good. Current events. I'll start out with
Yeah.
a couple here.
Ooh, I feel bad. Man.
You're not used to that food, dude.
No, I don't. I never eat that stuff.
You know?
Okay, so there's been allegations against Garth Brooks.
Yep.
Right. Was this like makeup artist? Someone that did something
it was a
makeup artist thing,
right?
whatever. So this is Garth Brooks' first statement since this happened, and it's so Garth Brooksy.
Lots happened in the last 2 weeks. Let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? This thing is on. It's going to happen, and people are telling me it could be up to 2 years. Okay, so my suggestion is we all take a deep breath. We all just kind of settle in, and let's hold hands and take the trip together. Okay.
That's on a live stream too. It's just
Wow.
so
What?
Raw, real.
raw.
guy-
Exactly.
Uncut.
I think he's like a shell, and he just says stuff.
He's just too famous.
He's just out of.
like Vin Diesel. He reminds me of Vin Diesel's kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
where there's just so out of touch with
But
how the
that's a
world works.
very, very tough thing. Like he's being called a rapist.
And also, he's been famous forever, and he's always been like beloved. And then you find out, then this stuff gets slapped on him. Then it's like, oh fuck, because it'll taint his entire legacy. And
course.
he made it out pretty mark free.
But also, that's a terrible video.
He's
Let's
so
all
bad
take
at
a deep breath. Hey,
doing
dude. Hey, dude, this is your thing. We're fine.
Let's hold
We're
on,
over
take
here.
a trip together. I'm not going any trip with you, bud.
We're all here.
No. Hey, and also that journey you're on, that's gonna be a very lonely journey, bud, until you're proven innocent.
Yeah. Well, chances are she's going to have her story. He'll have his statement, and that's what happens.
Chances are,
and they'll
especially at
figure
his
it out.
level, they settle.
They'll
and this
settle.
goes away.
They'll settle.
That's what happened.
They'll settle.
Because I would be willing to bet she came to him first, asked for money.
Yeah.
His team
She
said,
did.
kick rocks.
She did,
She
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And then she goes, okay, watch this.
Yep.
And then eventually Garth is like, all right, fuck this. Because you're not going to go through the entire legal battle and pay
Well, you don't want to go through a
millions of
trial.
dollars. No.
So or
More evidence gets,
no
more
one goes
private
to trial.
information.
There's when you have that
There's no
kind of money.
trial. There would be no trial.
But she's probably asking for $30 million or something. So,
I don't know. Yeah.
Let's just hold hands and take this trip together. Everyone's like,
but
what
also,
the
is
fuck
that it? Is that how it ends? That's all it is?
That's the snippet they got from that live stream. I'm not sure what happened afterwards, but this is the stuff that's going on. That's being viral.
Let's hold hands and take the trip.
That's
together.
the weird. Yeah.
This is the kind of thing. This is a guy who's been at the top of the totem pole for so long that he is so out of touch.
He thought
with
this
how
would
he
do it.
comes off.
He thought this was going to be good.
Like I'm sure you have a lot of fan support, but when he's talking to his fans, I don't think any of us realize the kind of fan support he has, though. I don't think
he's-
we realize
he's- yeah.
the kind of
Especially the country's different, especially at his level. Like
Yeah.
he's been famous what 40 years.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, he was famous. So it's like
Yeah.
those fans. You're gonna literally have to have some hardcore evidence for them to jump ship.
yeah, you're gonna have to have a Diddy video.
It's
or
it's
something.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different. And especially in countries, it's different. They're gonna defend them until you come with something proper. And also, it just is what it is. A lot of women have lied through this whole Me Too movement. So even now, even though it's Garth Brooks, some people go, "Oh, I'm gonna wait." So instead of just burning him now, the majority, especially his fans, go, "I'm gonna wait." Like whenever I hear something, I go, "I'll wait."
So this
I'm not
current
gonna
event,
defend him, but I'll wait.
this current event is more about just how he handles himself on camera. Because remember, you saw the Facebook video.
This is a miss. You know, again. I swear to God,
He's too famous.
Like you've got to, but you can be super famous. But I think he needs someone to say, "Hey, dude, look at me. Don't try to game this. Actually, tell the truth. Talk from your heart and look in the camera and fucking talk about just address it." And do what you're gonna do. Deny it, whatever it is you're gonna do. But do it honestly.
If she actually came out and asked for money, I'd be like, here's what's going on. She's making these claims. It's a money play. Came to me first, asked for money. We said absolutely not. So now she's taking a step further. We're in the middle of that. I'm sure there'll be news soon. It sucks for everybody involved. Boom.
Keep this in mind, everybody, too. When you make
I feel sick.
when you make a statement like this, you know, when you make a statement,
I don't care about Garth Brooks.
no,
keep
but
going.
listen, when you make a statement, and there's a thing here, there are panels of experts who have shows. They have shows, and they are body language readers. They do it for the FBI, they do it for the CIA, they do it for all kinds of things. They do it for courts. I don't know
go
if you
down
know
to
this,
that
but when you
comment.
make
No.
a statement, okay, just so you know,
Go
I
right
have-
there where it says Seymour.
yeah.
So it says, I have a friend that's a
Yeah.
professional body language expert.
Yeah.
And after studying Garth's facial expressions and hand movement, she's absolutely sure that
Trying to click, it's not working.
Oh man, that's a big
If you
deal.
hit
Chip.
Let me
reply.
refresh.
Hit
Hold on,
reply.
let me refresh.
That Garth
It's not working.
hit
You hit
reply.
reply.
Oh.
That Garth.
Literally just hit reply. Let me try taking off the ad blocker and see if that helps.
I mean, we could go to it from our Instagram. See more.
Oh yeah, just go to
Go to it on your phone. See, because it says that Garth
But
is
just so
completely
you know,
innocent or
yeah,
guilty.
and there are panels of people that will break down what you're saying, and they will they will opine on whether you're telling the truth or not. So when
Yeah,
you make
do we believe that though,
but
I'm-
they're
that's-
very, very good. No, I'm not saying.
that's
I'm
not
just
going to
saying,
sway me. So
I'm just
even-
saying, be
even-
aware.
Even if it said my friend's a body
Listen,
language
you're
expert.
missing my point. Tell the truth. If you're going to make a statement, you better tell the fucking truth.
Hey.
If you make a statement at a camera and you're denying something, you better be telling the truth, because there are people who are really good at reading all your tells, all your body language, and they've been doing it for 30 years, and they will opine on whether you're telling the truth or not. Okay?
Okay, so real quick, I'm doing it on my phone, right? I'm doing it on my phone, and people have done this before, but we're all boomers here, I think. They will type in "see more," and you keep clicking on it.
Yeah, click on their profile.
Huh?
You got to click on their profile to see more.
No, it's just saying "see more." Like there's more, but you keep clicking.
Oh, that might be a
So let's go to his profile.
might be a tease.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's good.
We're
That's
boomers.
that gentleman right
We're
there.
boomers. They got us. I just figured see more. You click on it.
I know, but I've
Well, go
fell for
to
that
view
trick
16
before.
replies. Just go to that. Go to view the 16 replies.
Yeah, this will pop up.
There you go.
I don't know what the.
Yeah, there are going to be people that are going to be like,
Oh, it's just stupid. But yeah. Anyway,
Interesting.
yeah, you're going to get a lot of this shit. I mean, you know,
Oh, everyone-
everybody's going to have a point of view.
Everyone, yeah, that's what. I just feel like he could have done. I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's hold hands and take this trip
I
together,
mean,
huh?
bro.
but like you said, he's lost. Like he's just too
This is
famous.
what
Too
happens
famous.
with a
Doesn't
lot of
understand.
people who are too famous.
Everyone
Yeah.
that's famous. Name one famous person that's just completely
Absolute
normal.
power corrupts. Absolute power. Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. That's a famous saying.
And this is another person that's also lost as well.
Oh, this guy's great though. See, he's funny.
First of all, his hairstyle is that paint job is incredible.
Dude, I'm one bad break away from turning to Steven Seagal.
Well, yeah, you know what, Bubba? That guy has not been missing any meals.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this just popped up
He's
recently on
got to be
social
65
media.
now, Seagal.
I'll look at the age up, but then you know what? Like, you know what? I'll just play the video.
I'm gonna teach him how to punch in a way that's different, and you won't be able to see it, but it can even be deadly. It's all about
Deadly.
your fist land.
He's trying to teach Alex Pereira how to punch.
But you see the difference between me and him. You will learn. I'm gonna give you one of these. Blind him. Boom. But this is, don't hit here, hit down more. Boom. We're here, like this. The reason why Anderson Silva and Leota knocked them out is because they did what I told them. Does he have to be filming now?
He is the biggest con man. Like what he's dressed
he was very famous too.
Like a Japanese woman. Like I don't know what he's doing. He's teaching Alex Pereira.
You didn't see he ran into Nick Diaz and it was like teaching them shit. Or that's Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's different. But
No. So,
yeah, with him,
but Machida and Anderson Silva.
he's done this before too.
Who's going to tell him Alex would send him into atmosphere? I mean, I just it's unbelievable.
If I'm Alex, I'm like, oh, we should spar. Oh, cool, man. You want to put on some headgear and we'll spar and see if your techniques work? You know what Alex would do to him?
What?
It'd be hilarious.
But in his best day, Alex would absolutely.
But they know what's going on. They're entertaining.
You know what it is though? But
Alex,
Alex,
he's just
Alex
kinda
isn't
famous.
that the old enough where, because like Lyoto and Anderson Silva, especially in Brazil,
Yeah.
like Steven Seagal was an international superstar.
Yeah.
So they're like,
It's a
oh,
status
man.
thing.
Yes, but also they probably look up to him.
Yeah.
Of course,
But
they don't
Americans
disrespect them.
don't. Americans don't. We're like, what
If
the
you're
fuck?
if you're even a little bit famous, like not to be a dick, but like when I was younger, I had some experience that where you walk in an MMA gym and there are guys that know who you are. I've trained with those guys who would murder me, like a top team. They'd obviously, but they're not going to
we
beat
all know
me up.
that.
They're going to fucking indulge
But
you.
here's the difference.
You're an actor.
Yeah, but
They're
here's the
gonna
difference.
indulge
But you're not trying to teach them tech. I would hope not.
No.
I would pray to
No.
my fucking MMA gods.
No.
You wouldn't be like, hey, Dustin Poirier, come here. Do you ever try this technique? I'd be like, oh, we can't.
No.
You'd literally be like, what happened to Bryan? Like, he quit the show.
Well, that's where you realize people are so fucking lost. And part of it's because maybe they just have never actually fought. You know, I don't know that Steven Seagal's ever been.
No, he's never fought.
He's never fought.
I'm sure maybe some street fight. I don't know.
I mean, okay, sure, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't
Like,
count. I don't know. I don't know.
I do
That's,
know.
It's
I
that,
do
but
know.
that's his thing.
We do know.
Yeah, that's his thing, though. You know, that's his
amazing.
like. He's known as this action hero.
Yeah, well, he was teaching Mike Ovitz, I believe. He was teaching him Aikido in Beverly Hills, and Seagal was very smart about, you know, how he did it, how he went about it.
Didn't he have to move to like Russia or some shit?
He became a Russian citizen.
He got in trouble here for sexual allegations. For like
Playboy ran a whole
sex trade.
article about him. Yeah.
For like sex trafficking.
Yeah, but I did it. Like I've told you before, I did a movie with his ex-wife and
Kelly.
Brock. Yeah,
She
Kelly
was-
the Brock.
Yeah, she was super hot back then.
Yeah, beautiful. But you know,
Did she learn his death touch and stuff? You
yeah.
should
Well,
watch your
without
mouth.
going in, I don't like, you know, betraying anybody's trust, but it wasn't flattering. Things I heard. But he did. I know a lot of stories. You've been in Hollywood. as
I
long
don't
as
trust him from his hair dye. That is so bad.
Did you watch?
my God.
Did you watch the Beevil?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you have it?
What, did you watch it?
I did. I had Beevil winning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, I think he hit him. I think that
I think it should have been a draw.
Better Beef was hitting him, but he caught glove. I mean, he's so powerful. He's so strong, but I mean, Beevil hit him more, landed more shots, and that's just the math of it all. It just didn't. I didn't get
See,
it.
I was saying this on the shop show. Like, I don't know why we don't do more draws. Like that, when they're at that level,
Yeah.
the loss can really fuck you over. It's so close, and when you go back and watch, like, God, it's tough to score.
Yeah.
You can see
But
nobody was robbed.
Beevil put his he got the better shots. He got the better shots. He
Better
landed
Beef did well too. Like it's all up for debate. Like you can't say he beat him. Nobody got beat. I think it was a close fucking fight.
Very
like you
close.
can go watch and watch.
They're both amazing fighters.
Yeah, that's the thing. Both pound for pound guys. So it's like you go back and watch. I can see how they scored it for Beater Bev.
Yeah.
You can see how they scored it for Bivol.
Classy fighters.
But
too.
you can see both ways. Like nobody got robbed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that should just be a draw, and they do it automatically again, and it builds the fight even more.
Yes.
But to award a winner, that's insane to me. It was so close.
I would have given
razor
it to
sharp.
Bivol ultimately.
Razor sharp.
Yeah.
Razor sharp.
Yeah, but I think Bivol put his hand on his cleaner shots, which is actually what the numbers said too, the percentage.
Yeah, but remember in boxing, in judging, defense is also part of it.
Also, I think it's harder. Like for me, if I'm watching a fight, I'm a better judge than if I'm cage side. It's hard to be
Of
cage
course,
side.
yeah.
You just don't see everything. And where are the judges when they're judging that? Are they cage side?
Oh, yeah,
they are.
ringside. Oh, yeah.
Ringside. Yeah. Yeah, they see a different fight. It's actually harder a lot of times.
But they're also influenced by the crowd. If they're favoring someone, so they can be swayed. That's why that fight should have been a draw.
a lot of times, boxing judges have never boxed. That's another issue.
Well, dude. I mean, you think MMA judges have fought?
It's a problem for me.
All of
it's
them.
a problem.
Well, yeah,
isn't that
all
a
of them.
problem? Like, I don't know. Yay or nay?
No, they don't have to
what do
fight.
you
You can
think?
be experts and do it. Like,
Why were you smiling?
I'm smiling because Casey and Mark just came back in with Big Mac chicken.
they tried,
Yeah.
I let them try mine.
That's what happens.
You guys are hilarious.
But the majority of judges have never fought. But it's like commentators. A lot of them haven't played the sport or fought, and they're great at it.
And it's a fantasy, but I would love to see on a judges panel in boxing if you had
Andre Ward,
Yeah.
at a very high level.
right Andre Ward, Teddy Atlas, and Emmanuel Stewart or something. I mean, there's no disputing. Nobody's going to argue with those guys, right?
Yeah.
So
That'd be nice.
yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
Okay. So Jake Paul's already on to his next stunt, we'll call it. He's now calling out Canelo.
Okay.
And he's saying, everything I've said has come true. And why, Canelo? Should be awake at night because I'm coming for him. Is this now just a stunt?
Yeah, but it's a market. Nobody's better. But he also called out Alex Pierre. But also him calling out Canelo, like Canelo wanted Bivol if he won. He lost, and they're going to do the rematch. So Canelo's looking for an opponent. That's why it's all calculated. So we can say as stupid as we want. He's making the right moves.
Really?
Canelo doesn't have. There's nothing for Canelo. Benavidez has a fight, at 175. So it's like that's not happening with Canelo.
Oof, he doesn't want Benavidez.
Canelo?
No, Jake Paul.
Well, no, he's not. He's not famous.
And
He doesn't want Canelo either, but he knows it'd be a huge payday. He just wants paydays. So that's what that is. Mike Tyson, Alex Pereira. He called out Alex Pereira right at the right time. He's calling Canelo right at the right time. He gets him in the news. He has a fight coming up with Mike Tyson. There's nobody better with the algorithm, all this YouTube shit. There's nobody better. That's why he does it. I don't take any of it serious. He's not going to fight fucking Canelo.
But isn't that the point? He wants to be considered a serious boxer.
No, he just
Yeah.
wants money and fame. And,
No, I
and
think
he
he's
wants to be a
taking it
boxer, and he would take the fight with Canelo. That's how he's crazy. He would take it, but I don't think Canelo's going to do it.
Canelo would.
It's smart though.
Yeah.
It's smart. We're talking about it, and he has a fight coming up, so it puts him back in the news cycle.
I mean,
it's all smart.
the fact that he's calling out Canelo means he's got big balls.
Yeah, it's great.
Big balls.
Smart.
He's putting no limits.
The chance of it happening is not good, but
Just
we're all
because
talking about
Canelo
it.
would never do it.
No, Canelo does not entertain that shit.
He doesn't.
No, he's set money wise too.
You got to come up through the ranks for him. He's got to be.
Yeah, he's all
So-
about legacy and real boxing. Like he's not going to do that.
So what's in it for Canelo to do it?
Nothing.
I'd like to see him fight Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
I back that.
You have more of that chance of that happening because Ryan will engage in that spectacle.
Yeah.
Canelo won't. You're talking
Yeah.
about one of the greatest.
Jake have his hands full with Ryan Garcia.
Of course.
Hands full.
But you'd watch that. He's a bigger guy. You'd be like, all right, maybe size if he does catch him. And
Yeah, but it'd
Ryan's so talented.
pack a lunch for that guy.
It'd be a tough fight.
Yeah.
But that's something.
That's
you could
way
do.
more interesting because he's smaller. It's more,
But
Canelo is.
also, Ryan gets it too. He would do it. Ryan
Yeah.
would be down for that stuff. That'd be a great call.
I've never seen a fighter like Better Beef. I've never seen anybody be able to punch through someone's gloves like that. Like he's just like the amount of punishment Bivol was taking, even catching half his glove and his face.
But what
Like,
Bivol
Jesus.
said too, he beat Canelo. He goes, Canelo actually hit harder.
Really?
And
Really?
the audience was like, "What the hell? That's not true." He goes, "No, you misunderstand what I'm saying." Beterbiev, the way he was hitting, he was doing more volume than like every punch Canelo threw was 100%. He was trying to knock me out. Beterbiev was more calculated and peppering like speed in.
Yes.
Now he's not. I'm not
This,
saying pound for pound he hits harder, but his shots didn't have the same bad intentions as Canelo. Canelo was because Canelo knew he was a smaller guy, so he's throwing all his weight behind it. That's all he meant there.
He's a bad mother. That's a bad man.
Both of them are fucking monsters.
Another
That should be a
fight.
draw. At that level, the two world-class athletes, you have
They're
these
incredible.
three moron judges.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with a draw, man.
No, I agree.
Those rounds are so close. So close.
Another fight that I guess is back on is the Nick Diaz and Vicente Luque fight.
Yeah, they misspelled Tony Ferguson. It should be Tony Ferguson, Nick Diaz.
Oh, no.
That fight makes itself. I don't know what they're doing. Who knows?
That seems odd to me.
Makes no sense. I'm not into it. And I love Vicente Luque. I'm just, for Nick Diaz, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Did you see, I don't know if you guys noticed, after the Beterbiev fight, did you see who hugged Beterbiev for 10 points and why it was controversial?
Was it the Chechenian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramdan
He's
Kadyrov.
huge. He's huge, man.
Yeah, he's pretty much an international pariah, considered a war criminal, a lot of things, And,
Do you know how involved he is in combat sports?
oh, dude.
You know all the Dagestani.
MMA is the national sport
You know all
of
the
Chechnya.
Dagestanians you suck off.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
You want to go through the pictures of him and your favorite fighters?
Really?
Oh, but you're new to this.
No, I know he's a huge MMA. MMA is I think the national sport in Chechnya, and they're
You like Hamzat, right? That's your guy. You ever seen how close they are? You like Khabib, right? Who else you want to go through?
There he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever read up on that guy?
It's a bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't want no problems with bad guy.
His father was killed, I think, in front of him, assassinated by. He's no joke.
Dude, there's videos of him like Hamzat like training together.
Really?
I think he takes Hamzat down. Now I think Hamzat probably let it happen because he didn't want to die.
I
But
would say he'd want to do that. Yeah, he threw himself a party because he was sanctioned, I think, by more countries than anywhere else, and he was like they honored him for being that. A new prospect of Chechnya mauling.
You just want to watch this real
Let me
quick?
see if he can move. Yeah, let me see if he can actually. It doesn't look very athletic. It doesn't look like he knows what he's really doing.
no, he's mauling Hamzat there. Mauling.
Hey, at least he's training. He's got a whole that blue jumpsuit on.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, that's a weird vibe.
a little bit, right?
Yeah, the whole thing's weird.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jim? So you can have a little break, B, and then we'll jump back into the mix. Just
Yeah.
tell us about your wiener game.
Look, dude, sometimes, well, first of all, if you listen to some of the experts, up to 40% of men under 40 in this country suffer at one point of with erectile dysfunction. You know what that's a function of? Your blood flow sucks. You don't have good blood flow.
And guys are turning to, prescription pills for their wieners.
Yeah, well,
There's
go to
the gas station
See how that
pill.
works
They're
out
getting
for you.
wild out there. I was just at a gas station. You look at the pills, like, oh my
Well,
god.
they go to the doctor because they want a science-backed solution, right? But guess what? You can take an electrolyte pack, you can just mix it with water, and 40 minutes to 4 hours later, you are doing your thing.
It's like pre-workout.
It's a sexual performance booster. It's called Joy Mode.
all natural, backed by science. So if you're ready to spice things up in the bedroom and boost your sex game and do it naturally without all the nasty prescription drugs, boy, do we have an offer for Fighter and the Kid listeners and viewers. Go to tryjoymode.com/fighter. Enter fighter at checkout for 20% off your first order. That's tryjoymode.com/fighter for 20% off your first order. Let's get back to the program.
So this one was interesting. Hurricane Milton is just going wild right now. And the Coast Guard is awesome. They did their job. This guy was out on a small fishing vessel, got capsized. Luckily, he brought a cooler of drinks with him that day, and he was hanging on to it during those 90-mile-per-hour winds, and he got saved. And we have a video.
Really?
Look at that guy.
Hold on. So,
Oh, that's the rescue door.
what's he on there? What is that? He's
His
holding.
cooler.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's nice water. Beautiful
Yeah, it
water.
is.
God, it was great. Wish I had gills.
He was 30 miles offshore.
Damn.
Jesus. Just floating around.
So he got caught.
But it wasn't as bad as we thought. Like, don't get me wrong, people died, and I know it was bad. But
Yeah.
remember, the mayor came out and was like, "I'm telling you, if you stay, you're gonna
Yes,
die."
yes.
And to my understanding, Lex lives out there. He was like, "It was bad, but not bad as we thought."
Yes.
Because by the time, they said it was gonna be a level 5 on land, and it was like a level 3, which is still awful.
Yes.
But glass half full. Apparently, it wasn't as bad as we thought.
Correct.
Right?
Well,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
says
my
16
neighborhood where I
people.
own a house was voluntarily evacuated. Everybody got out, literally, because it was going to be
Were the houses
hot,
okay?
and the houses were all fine. So,
Okay, I got another one for you guys. This stunning 26-year-old has 2 vaginas. And it was something that was caught when she was younger. And she says most men don't even notice because the one to the right is the dominant bigger one, and the one to the left is the smaller one.
she's she's
I don't know what to say about this.
I mean, I appreciate it. I don't know what to say about it. It's very interesting. So you could
Double trouble is what I say.
I call it double trouble, Bubba. I'm glad you said that. And
Oh, she looks older there.
Yeah, way older. What the hell is that?
that's fine.
Are we sure that's the same person?
She's
Or
26.
is that her mom or?
She's 26.
Yeah.
She does not look 26 right here.
Well,
She's not-
sometimes
she's not 26.
Sometimes when you starve yourself and you do a lot of
Smoking?
and a lot of work. Wow, she has
sometimes when you-
two.
Sometimes when you hang your
She has
face on front of the boat.
whatever condition means. She has 2 uteruses, 2 cervixes.
I'm gonna read you a couple
and 2
quotes.
vaginas.
She says, I've slept with hundreds of men, and 99.9% of them don't realize I have 2 vaginas. None of them even know what they're looking for. To be honest, I just don't think men even know about it. It's completely not on their radar. I feel like some of them don't even know where the C is.
What it is?
Clitoris?
Okay?
Right,
Let
right.
alone where my second vagina would be.
That's amazing. I wonder what that's about. How interesting. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of double
I gotta
trouble.
pee so bad.
Go pee.
Break?
I think she's gonna.
Brennan has a boner.
I don't think she's gonna sit.
Is that what we're arguing
Go
about?
take care of your boner, buddy. I mean, look at her though.
She's a babe, dude.
She's probably OnlyFans then, right? No?
I hope so. I mean, she's gorgeous. Yeah, she's 100% OnlyFans. Just keep scrolling through these pictures. I want to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah,
I want to approve her outfits, is what I'm saying. But she spends a lot of time, getting ready for these pictures and doing these things. So yeah, I would say she's definitely an OnlyFans girl. Wouldn't you? Yeah. Is she American?
I believe so.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I didn't know she was a nurse for the Red Cross. Okay, for the White Cross.
She looks very different though in different pictures, like.
Oh, I was born with 2 vaginas, one for my boyfriend, one for my fans.
Okay, so definitely OnlyFans.
But I'm sure she's making a fortune.
Oh, we can't show this, obviously.
Well, let me see. Is that her?
No, this is a girl named Annie.
Oh, why is Annie showing her? Wait, but I can't see that there are 2 there.
I don't think she has 2. This one.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah,
She just
zoom in.
she has 1. Okay.
You can't really.
All right.
I mean-
well, it's not very, as my mom would say, that's not very ladylike. Oh, maybe that's another one down there.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, look, let me see.
Go back.
I mean, no wonder guys don't notice it. Oh,
So-
I see. Well, it's tiny.
and then yeah,
One
this,
is
like,
tiny.
right there.
Brandon.
All right.
Are you talking about this one? Or
I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's interesting. Okay. In the dark, you might find double trouble.
this would be obvious if it was real, but
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she has pictures of it, but probably you'd have to pay for those pictures.
This one's really athletic.
I was going to say, she seems like she's, all right, well, there you go. Good stuff, hon. Good choices you're making there. What a weird world. a weird world.
All right.
If you have 2 vaginas, would you need like 2 vibrators?
Why would you ask us? You're the girl.
I don't know.
2 dicks would be interesting,
Yeah. Right?
you know. But
be a problem, bro.
you'd want one below and one on top, so you could one in the
They
pink
would-
and one in the stink.
You would hurt one of them without a doubt. There's
Yeah.
no way that'd be terrible.
It's just interesting.
I don't know, man. When it comes to threesomes, do you guys like, if it was 2 dudes, that doesn't bother you?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, you know, every
I'm
dude-
definitely not going to be touching the dude.
Fucking
I'll
no,
tell you that
no
much.
2 dudes. No.
Oh, it has to be 2 women?
Yes.
Okay, well, sometimes that's not on the menu.
God.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing with 2 dudes.
I'm not
So in
saying-
other words, if you've got your girl and then you bring another dude in, that's
I know a lot of
even
people that
that.
do that.
Yeah, sure. There's all kinds of things like that where you know, if your girl's into it or it's a fantasy and you want to see her and you know all that. But
Like
it's
a
sexuality.
cuck?
Yeah, sexuality is all over the place. Anything you can think of, as my mom said, anything you can think of has been done.
Yeah, but
is
would
being
you
done.
want to do that, Brian? With
Only if
another
you were
dude?
the other guy.
Shut the
Jen.
fuck up. No.
No, for
Oh
me,
my God.
that's all contingent on the woman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't ever want to be the guy. Like, it doesn't turn me on to think that I'm sort of that she's doing it for me. I want her to do it for her. You know what I'm saying? I dated somebody a long time ago who was just a sexual creature, down
Yep.
for whatever, and that was a turn on because she was just down for. She was just down for all of it.
But turn on as in like you would date her, not marry her though.
I don't have hang-ups on that stuff.
You serious, Brian?
Yeah, I don't. I've never.
if
been.
she was-
like, if a girl, if I was dating a girl and she had a crazy, like she had a lot of sexual partners in her past, that's never bothered me, because I'm dealing with the person in front of me, and I don't know what happened back then, and I know, like, so for me, I had a lot of sexual partners. I did all that. But now I'm with my wife, right? So you go through these phases or you go through these stages in your life. And I don't judge people for being hypersexual when they're younger. I don't judge people for being hypersexual now. They're working something out. And either it's just, it turns them on and they don't want to think about it more than that. But to me, like, I'm never going to judge somebody for being sexually complicated, because that is not something I'll ever understand. I barely understand it in myself. But it definitely doesn't, like, a lot of guys like, she's a slut, I'd never do that. Not me. I don't care about that.
Could you date a stripper?
Sure, I did.
stripper's
I
fine.
did.
I'm
I
saying,
lived,
like-
I lived,
No.
I lived with a stripper. I was in love with a stripper.
When Brian's
But
saying
you
like
didn't have a problem with like other dudes.
No, I don't give a
Right.
fuck about
no,
that.
the hypersexual. That's what I want to focus on.
Yeah.
So the hypersexual. So let's say the girl that you're with right now.
Yeah.
But you're married, so she still wants to have sex with other women and guys. Like, that's okay with you?
No, so I don't know. Like, that's not my wife, right? So if somebody is that way, right? My interest in that is to say this: what is going on that's what you
back
want to
in
do?
here.
Like, what is going on that's where you get your fix?
Yeah.
Like, how old are you? Are you 20? Or are you 35? We're gonna have different considerations there.
But if you're that way hypersexual, that's who you are then, right? That's just who you are.
Sometimes,
So-
I've in my life, I've known people, men and women, who are that way.
So right now, let's say, you met your wife, she's amazing, but she did have those, she did do those sexual acts before when she was
Yeah.
younger. But now that you're together, you feel like she still wants to do that stuff, but you wouldn't let her do that stuff right now.
No, I mean, but again, I have kids. It's different considerations.
but I'm saying,
but for me, but I think, I don't know. You know what?
It's complicated, man.
A lot of this is.
What happened?
Is resistance. Resistance is where the problems lie. Like, if you
Give me the lowdown so I can
We're
jump
talking
in.
about threesomes.
No,
and
we're talking about
hypersexuality.
like somebody who's hypersexual. Like, you have a partner.
a
that's
nymph?
So a woman who has a sexual past. It never really concerned me. I'm dealing with the person today and who they are today.
I'm with that though.
Yeah.
And what's so it's the
So
problem?
some guys will be like, man, she had sex with like, I don't know, 50 dudes. There's no way I'm going
Fif-
near
yeah,
that.
if we're talking like 1,500, then we got
Well, we don't see again. 1,500 might be something else is going on, right?
Of course.
right. So it's like not about the sex. What else is going on that you? What's going on here? Is there a low self-esteem thing? Is there a reckless
They
behavior?
might just like cock, Brian.
Is it? Are you cock crazy?
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, Brent, would you be okay? Like you're married now, but when you let's say you're dating someone,
he's like me. He's not.
if you found out,
Oh,
that,
hold on. Don't throw me in that boat.
if you found out the girl you're dating that you're really into had threesomes with, she did wild like sex parties and stuff like that. Would you
Like
still
all like every week?
No, just like she's experienced that kind of stuff. Like she's hypersexual. She's hypersexual.
Like are you
I
talking
didn't hear what
every
he said.
day or?
Yeah, like, then we
No,
got a problem.
come on, every day,
If she
no.
can't like function without getting railed by two guys,
Yeah.
then probably not wifey material.
But let's say she got railed by two guys at a party one time and she really wanted to do it and this and that.
I'm fine.
How does that affect you?
He's fine.
Doesn't affect me.
That affect him. He's fine. Nice.
Would you date a stripper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
I'm
stripper
really
thing is, like, small
No,
to
I'm
me.
really surprised because I know a lot of
Wait,
dudes
when I
that
was
can't do
younger,
that.
yes. Now at 41, and I love kids. I want kids. It'd be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing is like you just want to make sure that you.
But if she was
get
like
to an age-
wild in her college days or whatever, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, man.
Like if I see
I was
something
wild
that's
as
going to
fuck,
make
too.
yeah, if I see a woman, mainly I think you might be able to break it down this way. I might be right. I think you see a woman and they behave a certain way that says that would
Safe.
I don't trust her because she'd be a bad mom. Like if she's unstable or cruel, get the fuck out of here.
Or mean to waiters or waitresses.
that's
or
what I mean. Like, you're
it's
like,
like, I can't see myself having a kid. Like, okay, it's probably not the person for you.
Right.
But if she was like, yeah, back in the day, whatever, around the scene, was like, yeah, I slept with him.
And she was honest
They ran a
about it?
tag team on me one time. I'd be like, all right, well, shit.
Yeah, and here's a video on my phone. And,
Yeah, here, I know you're gonna
you know
want
what I
this
mean?
for your
I'm
own
sorry about
stuff,
their dick
yeah,
size
for your
and
own
all that.
research.
Yeah, that's all. Is that LeBron?
Yeah, no, but if you like, you're not. Listen, and you're single, chin. You're not gonna find anybody without a past.
No, Bren. No shit. But I'm like,
I'm not saying go find a whore.
no, but I'm trying to open my mind to
am
people because
saying find
there's
a whore.
people I know that I'm just like, I gotta open my mind more. So I love
It doesn't
hearing-
make them bad people. Yeah,
No, it's not. Yeah, but Brian's saying that some girls are just hypersexual and that's just who they are.
And it's
to me-
also it doesn't mean as much to them. Like depending where what background you come from. It's like, oh my god, you had a threesome with that person. I
No,
would
but-
never. To them, like it's like shaking hands, man.
Let me
It's
give you-
just a
I'm
good
saying
time.
like
Jim, let me
if
give you an
that's
example.
if that's part of who she is,
Yeah.
then she still want to do that stuff even though we're together.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's my conundrum.
No,
with it.
because a lot of them, they were younger, like experimenting as a fun time. It was like a different time in their life. And then they grow up and like, yeah, I'm still a freak, but now I just leave it for my man,
I'm going to tell you.
That'd be beautiful.
Let me give you an example. There's
Most women are like that.
There was a girl I knew who was a professional and a badass.
That means a
and
tramp.
Smart as shit. No, she was she was just a
No, she's a professional,
She
she's
was an
tramp.
executive. She ran a
Oh, you mean professional as far as
Yeah,
work?
she ran a
like
very-
real
Oh, I thought-
professional.
yeah, we
sorry.
call horse
That's
professionals.
Correct. That's correct.
dude.
My bad. But she worked for a very wealthy guy, and she ran basically his whole operation. And she was hot, and she was smart, and she was beautiful, the whole thing.
But
And no, she was great, and I had something to do with her a little bit. For
Okay.
a couple minutes.
Okay, that's
but we
disgusting.
were always friends. I never forget this. She said, and I don't remember how it came up. I don't remember the context, but she said something to the effect of, she goes, "I used to turn tricks," and I went, "You did?" And she goes, "Yeah, for a little while. I didn't have any money, and it was just easy." And the way she said it, and she trusted me. She knew I would never fucking disclose her identity.
We just
And
said
she
on
goes,
podcast.
"No, but I would never, And I said, didn't that get to you?" And I never forgot. She just looked at me. And she goes, "Just sex. I mean, it's just totally different. I can separate."
But then you're saying it's for money though.
And it was just interesting, yeah. And I was like, "Wow, man!"
To
But
pay the
part of her
bills.
honesty,
So that's different
but
than
Jim,
being
part of her
hypersexual.
honesty and her openness, and the way she kind of was like, it was a phase in my life, and now she's crushing it. It was so interesting. I was like,
Kamala
"Damn!"
Harris.
I didn't have any fucking judgment on it at all, none. I was like, "Wow." First of all, you were just talking about a time in your life. You needed the money, and it was easy for you.
could you win and got a job? Sure.
But that's
Yeah.
the difference, Brian. It's a dumb
It was
argument. It's the
interesting.
difference is like if a girl just wants to do it no matter what, like just wants
Well,
to like
she
do
fell
crazy
into it
shit.
too. Her friend was making all this money, and her friend was like, "I got clients. I mean, if you know."
It's like, would you date a girl, Chin, that had OnlyFans right now?
No.
Interesting.
Why?
You're super judgmental, huh?
No, he's
I'm not
Korean.
judgmental.
okay?
I don't
No,
want
he's
to deal with
Korean.
that. I don't want to deal with
No,
what it is?
No, Chin, don't
Oh,
apologize.
so you're saying dating or get into a relationship?
A relationship.
Like an actual relationship?
Yeah.
Strippers, no either.
But also,
I'd hook up.
Chin's damn near 50 too. So you got to realize he's an older man.
Yeah.
And he's also Korean.
But I've
And by
always
the
been
way-
this way.
But
I've
also,
always been this way.
do you want to be a dad, Chin?
I've considered it, yeah.
Yeah. So you're probably not going to date that type of girl.
I don't wanna be a
that
stripper,
type of
no.
girl isn't going to go off mommy.
But
vibes.
don't kid yourself. When you're Koreans are very conservative cultures and people, and your parents would not stand for that, and that's fair.
They would never.
Nor would they know though.
Never
I would
know.
never know. I would. Dude, we don't tell.
But Thin Chin, your culture seeps into you. I'm Italian.
No, exactly.
My mother. There's certain things that I absorbed without even realizing it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and so in a way, I'm conservative about a lot of stuff.
Well, but Chin's also in his mid 40s.
Yeah,
So
I like
it's
how you said
different.
mid 40s. That's good.
it's
Yeah,
different
Chin's
considerations.
mid-40s.
Yeah,
So yeah, you're not going to get with some young only.
No.
right.
So, Brent, to hook up,
Especially
I
if there are a
don't
lot of
mind
hot guys
hooking
out
up with a stripper, with the OnlyFans model. I'm saying, like, to be in a relationship, I don't want that.
No, of course.
Yeah, so
there's
that's
nothing
that's
wrong
what
with
I'm
that. You're also mid 40s.
Yeah.
But I've always been that way, though. I don't know.
You know, that's why there's girlfriend material and wife material, and then there's the girls that you just want to call.
But when Sanaa's like, you're not going to get with a stripper, I'm like, yeah, I'll get with a stripper if I'm just, hanging out and
I
having
said
fun.
date.
That is, dating to me is like, if you're just dating, not to get in a relationship, just
Yeah.
dating to have fun.
That's hooking up.
Yeah, it's hooking
But you can catch feelings. It just
no
sneaks
shit.
up
That's
on
why I
you.
try to stay away from that.
That's like Dove's best example of falling in love. You don't realize it's like sitting on a couch. It's like sitting on a wet couch at a party. You don't realize until it seeps through your jeans. You're like,
it's-
motherfucker. Such a great way to
Such a
describe
good-
that.
yeah.
Gross
great.
analogy.
It's such a great analogy.
It's so funny.
He's like, they should warn you about. He's like, they should warn you about this love thing like it's a drug. It's like, be careful, bro. You could lose your house.
Yeah. What else you got, Chin?
Okay. So
Wait,
I-
Sanaz, would you date a guy that's been with a ton of girls?
yeah.
You don't care.
I think with girls, it's different. Yeah.
Alpha guys.
You ever hear like the whole like girls back in the day, like they want to tame a player? Like,
They all do.
yeah,
Oh,
it's like
Not
an
me.
instinct.
Not for me.
But you just said you would date.
Well,
Never
there's
mind.
a difference again. Like maybe the dude like had a great college experience and just railed everything that moved. But I mean, they calmed
Oh.
down at one point.
Dude, it's a change of subject, but it may as well because you'll appreciate it. So when I did stand up down at Laguna, Jay Davis was there. You know Jay?
Yes.
Yeah, the best. And I just love him. You know, I realize I've known Jay for over 20 years.
He's been in the
and
scene forever,
I
yeah.
just love him. He's such a good person. And he cracked me up. He was up on stage doing some crazy shit.
What about him though?
So he told me this crazy
He's
story.
great.
He was really close to his father, and his father got a job in Jay Leno's garage. Okay, and Jay just fell in love with his dad because his dad knew everything about cars, and his father unfortunately died of a heart attack at 72 years old, and he was driving to work to Jay's place, and this is the craziest story. It was in. I guess there's a whole thing about it. I think Jay, I don't know if what's his name talked about it, but he's driving. His name was Don Davis. And he had a great relationship. He's an electric guy. He was just a really great guy. He fucking has a heart attack. He's in his car, pedal to the metal, like he's going really fast. And this is Jay telling me a story. He goes over this divide, hits a railroad track, goes through a fucking, like a San Fernando, this old gate, crashes through the gate, and crashes right into a fucking parked van that had been there for a long time. Do you know what the fucking van said?
What?
D. Davis Electrical. And he goes, Jay goes, you're telling me God doesn't exist? And I called the company, and the guy was like, that's Don Davis. He goes, you crashed into a fucking van
hilarious.
that said Don Davis. And he goes, my dad had an electrical personality.
Now, did he die?
He died.
While driving? Or
Yeah, he
what did
died. He had a heart attack and he died.
He died in the car?
He died in the car.
Oh.
But he died right away with no pain. Died right away. But the way Jay tells the story, it's so fucking great.
funny.
Jay Davis, Jay Leno loved his dad, took a week off.
Yeah.
Jay used to fly his parents in his private
Yeah.
jet and all that.
That's sad.
But fuck, how about that? What a crazy
That's
story.
wild.
You crash into
No, Jay's one of the good guys. Yeah,
He's a great guy.
Great
I
guy.
love Jay. Love him.
Yeah,
I
what are
got,
the-
I
what are
got
the
three
fucking
more for you.
chances?
What are the chances of that?
So I just saw
D.
this.
Davis Electrical.
What's the chances?
Like what? They were like, "What are you talking about?" And his car was in the van, like, just right through it. And it's just like, and Jay was
Was it
like,
a cool car? Was he driving a cool car? Big
yeah,
car
yeah.
guy?
He drove.
Was he in one of Jay Leno's cars?
Yes, muscle cars. He had a muscle car.
Wow. At least
And
you
he-
die in a cool car.
Well, he used to just always go and look in and go, "Can I look at the cars?" And they're like, "You can't look at the cars." He goes, "I'm a mechanic. I know cars." And finally, like, "Fucking come look at the cars." He goes,
hired
"Let me
him?
get a job. I'll work for free. I don't give a shit." Because he was older. Anyway, the guy. But when Jay called, Jay was like, "I got a call," and he goes, "What does the D stand for?" And the guy goes, "His name is Don."
That's wild.
My dad's
What are
fucking
the
Don Davis.
What's the chances?
I know. What a crazy story.
Don Davis is also the head of PFL. That's what that name
Oh,
just
okay.
rung a bell.
Let's get through. Should we get into some? Look at this.
Oh, I got
Not
3
this
more
one.
for you. Let's start with this one. There's going to be a new Beatles documentary, and I know we're all sick of it. And it's like, what else can we learn about the Beatles? But Martin Scorsese is going to produce this one.
I love Martin, so I'll watch. I'm never that big into the Beatles. I like the John Lennon stuff, the assassinations, or the assassination stuff. But other than that, I'm not the biggest Beatles guy.
Okay.
You?
I don't know music well enough. I mean, every musician that they ever polled said the greatest band of all time was the Beatles because of how they changed their sound over and over.
No, I know they're fucking
But I just,
huge. But yeah, I've never.
I don't listen to them.
No,
But they changed everything.
I don't know. I think, if anybody's going to do this right, it'll be Scorsese, and it'll be interesting to
Yeah,
see.
he doesn't really
you know?
miss.
Well,
Is it-
Francis Ford Coppola missed with Megalopolis, I guess. Yeah, the
Dude,
two.
our boy Todd Phillips missed with Joker
I
too.
guess
huh?
so. I haven't seen it, but apparently it didn't do very well. People didn't like it very much.
Case said it's the worst movie he's ever seen.
Really?
And
Damn.
and that's kind of the reviews too. Say it's awful.
Well, I
Tim
guess-
Dillon's funny about it because he's in it.
Yeah. Well, maybe, Todd's such a genius, and I just feel like maybe
Did he troll
maybe
them?
trying to do a musical was a creative miss. Like
think?
sometimes there's just a thing.
Sometimes
that
you
misses.
overthink it.
I
No,
don't
just
know.
give us what we want.
He's done nothing. I mean, Todd Phillips has been
That's our boy.
such an amazing filmmaker and done nothing but incredible, groundbreaking stuff.
And he loves you, man.
Maybe he-
when I saw him at Todd Feldman's house,
Oh,
we
really?
did just talk about you for
Really?
like 30 minutes.
I love
yeah.
him. I love.
He's
I
the
love
best.
Todd. I love
the
Todd.
best.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it, and but I'm always in Todd's corner.
Me too. Sometimes you swing, you miss. Also, it could have been a troll job, where he's like, all right, fuck it. Maybe he had an issue with the head of whoever the department. And he's
never
like,
know.
cool, all right.
Yeah.
I can't
Todd-
do what I want to do. Watch this.
Don't fuck
It's
with
a
Todd.
musical now.
It's a musical now.
Yeah. You never know.
Who knows?
Yep.
What's
I'm
this?
gonna watch
Another guy arrested at Trump.
Yeah, but this guy's saying, like, I wasn't there to hurt him. I'm a Trump supporter. I love Trump.
He was there to.
I hope that's
He might have
true.
been there to protect him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It might be.
That could be true.
Yeah.
If shit's gonna pop off, he wanted to help Trump out, be a hero.
Yeah.
Or
said-
he's batshit crazy, and this is a pretty good cover up. Listen, he's up significant in the polls, where the only thing they can do is try and kill him at this point for him not to win. That's the reality we're living in,
Yep.
and it's scary.
rough out there.
It is scary.
scary.
It's a dangerous business.
Yeah,
Last one I have for you guys. So, the slasher movie genre, we don't really take it too seriously all the time, but Terrifier 3 just dropped and actually is beating movies like The Joker.
which is wild because the Terrifier 1, right? I'm into this stuff. Terrifier 1, I think it was like $250,000 to make, and brought in like
No, 36,000.
36,000. Maybe the second one.
Yeah,
The first one was
second
30.
was 250.
Yeah, so the first one was 36,000 made, and they made how much money off the first one? Hundreds of millions. Like
Yeah.
crush it. The thing's fucking scary.
Terrifier.
Yeah, it's a slasher. Like I'm more into
gory.
like haunted, like suspense, scary stuff, horror wise. This is like more gory, which I'll still entertain. But the guy looks fucking scary. Have you seen him?
No.
Art the Clown?
He gets popped up on Apple TV when I'm looking for something for my boys, and they see him like, oh my god! I'm like, god dang it.
The most interesting thing
I
that
tell T, if you don't get out of this slump, we're gonna watch this.
the director did with Art is he actually never speaks, ever.
No, yeah.
And
So it's even scarier.
it's even scarier.
because it's left up to your imagination.
And this movie was only premiered in like 2,500 theaters, and it did 18.3 million the first week.
It has a big following too, coming from the first, and the second one was even bigger. Like, I remember the second one was a big deal.
Yeah, this one was, dude, it was gruesome. I had a hard time watching it. But
See, that's why when it's just like gruesome, be gruesome. I'm like, like Hostage, those movies. When it's just really gory, I don't really
Yeah.
dig that.
I mean, I don't know how they come up with some of the stuff they do in these movies, but
Well, the human imagination is endless.
Yeah, he's scary though.
when I saw the LA premiere. 3 different people within the first 10 minutes walked out because they were like vomiting and gagging.
It's too much. Yeah.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
that's not good.
When I was a kid, I would have tried to find that poster to put in my room.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, like in person, this guy is absolutely terrifying. I mean, my friend's in a band called Ice Nine Kills, and they did the official music video for it. It's actually at the end of Terrifier 3.
Sanaz is in it.
Yeah, I'm in the video for a few minutes. but the whole day we were shooting, when he would walk towards me, I just kept my head down. He never breaks character.
Now, doesn't his face kind of look like the from The Conjuring, the nun from The Conjuring? They have a similar features, and we're scared of that. It's like the pointy nose, the black lips, the black eyes. It's very similar to The Conjuring.
You're right. I think
There's some about like that nun from The Conjuring scares the piss out of me.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
That is so scary.
It's almost identical. Yeah,
You're right.
It's
You're
not
right.
for the weak.
Hey, man.
I'm just letting you know
Right.
that.
very similar.
But I'm bummed. I mean, look, I didn't like the first Joker. I didn't make it.
Hey,
through
real
the
quick,
first one.
that's the same thing, right? Or am I batshit crazy? Just one's a clown, one has the nun hat
Interesting.
on.
That's a good point. Bring that back.
We're
up.
already
I know.
scared
I'm
of
trying to do
that.
it. Hold on.
You didn't get through the first Joker?
I didn't like it. And I heard the
What?
second one was terrible.
Oh, first one's fantastic.
Really?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Bam and bam, identical.
Yeah.
Pretty identical.
Yeah. Same thing. One's clown with a little hat on, the other's a nun.
But that is interesting that those features. We just freak out
terrified
about
of
like
it, yeah.
sharp.
Here's the
long
bummer.
noses.
I don't know. You didn't see this. We should look up what Art, the clown actor, looks like, because the lady that plays the nun looks identical without makeup, and it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I saw
and that
that.
poor lady, right?
Yeah.
That poor lady.
Yeah.
Because she has to live with that face. I can turn it off.
What? I don't know what her face looks like.
I'll show it in a second.
Just get rid of the white makeup. Get rid of her and white face.
There he
So
is.
he looks like a regular dude.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks normal.
Also, he's always wearing his own art shirts.
And that's what she looks like.
That really?
That checks out.
Like take off the eyeliner in the middle of the night. You're terrified.
Wow. That's a strong.
The nose is a thing though, right?
It's the pointy nose. And now that the actor for
Nice.
Art the Clown, he has to put on a orthopedic nose, right? Is that what we call
Prosthetic.
it?
No,
Prosthetic.
Yeah.
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 So look, he's not scary.
No, he looks normal.
No.
The other lady can't do shit. You got that evil
Can
nose
I
no
see
matter
more
what.
Pictures of her, please.
Yeah.
Her eyes are gorgeous.
Yeah. She's got a very strong.
Oh, come on, guys.
Those are some strong features.
Terrifying.
Here's a glamour shot of her. She looks
Scary.
Well, she's got very strong features.
strong features.
It's like
yeah.
that long nose and
nose
jaw
is
scares
amazing.
you.
Yeah, that nose. Wow. It's wild.
And the eyes are like kind of into. I wonder if that's like a thing. You know what I'm saying?
She's a fierce looking woman. Like she's a.
Yeah.
It's what you call strong features.
It's weird because she's like pretty, right? Like
Yeah.
like her features are pretty, but
Yeah.
it's also terrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. There's-
I got a weird one this weekend. Someone came up to me, and I think she was trying to be nice, but she was like, "Do you know who you look like? That crazy bitch from the new Beetlejuice movie."
Jesus Christ.
she
I
said, "Bitch."
Yeah,
That's not being nice.
That's
right.
I haven't
And
seen the new Beetlejuice, but it's on demand, so I'll see it this week. You said it was good.
I loved it.
Let me see what the crazy girl looks like, and I'll tell you if it's a compliment.
It's who plays his wife?
Which one? Any of these?
Not Winona Ryder.
No. It's
Go to cast, Jen.
I did.
Jenna Ortega.
no.
No, how dare you? IMBD. Have
Catherine
the
O-
cast pictures.
No.
Yeah, but those aren't pictures, Jen.
No, but so I'm.
on
I went to the images. You want IMDb?
Yeah, that'll have all the cast with their names and pictures.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Is she an attractive lady?
No.
Oh, that's not nice then.
Monica Bellucci, her.
Oh my God! Not a. What the f-
Not a chance.
No,
I
I'm
look
saying, no, I'm
nothing
saying
like
like
her.
she's so attractive.
She's very attractive.
Yeah, but I look nothing like her.
Monica Bellucci is so hot.
Yeah.
Is her dad John Belushi?
No.
Bellucci.
No, Bellucci.
Oh, way off.
She's a very famous Italian actress.
Go to other pictures of her. Type in her name. Yeah, she's gorgeous tonight. That's a huge compliment.
Oh.
Huge compliment.
That's like when they tell me I look like Tom Hardy. I'm like, you ever seen Tom Hardy? I do not look like him. That is a very attractive.
Kind
man.
of do.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
I think it's because I had like a
What?
black dress.
That's what
and
everyone
everything
says to me.
on, too.
And I go, you ever seen Tom Hardy?
Look at her there.
He's very, he's short, but that's
Young
but
guy.
face,
I don't
we
look anything like
each
this
other.
person.
I'm not saying anything.
No.
You're the one.
She's very pretty, Sanaz. That's a compliment.
Well,
This reminds me of
At
Golden
one
Hour, by
point,
the
she
way.
was one of
She
the most
what?
beautiful women in the world.
This reminds me of Golden Hour. I look like Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, the girl says I
Yeah.
look like Megan Fox. Yeah, no, yeah, she's very pretty.
But she was
Yeah,
super
that's a huge
pretty.
compliment. Now if she said, "Yo, you look like Beetlejuice," then it's that's throwing shade.
only in the morning.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Okay.
All right, is that it, kids?
All good?
That's it.
All right, kids.
We did it again.
You're in Calgary this weekend.
Calgary this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come get some kids.
Go see Bryan. Giveaway for Drive Fast All Gas will be announced very soon. It's a fun one. It'll be a SEMA build, but we're putting together. I'll post something this week about it. It's gonna be a fun one. DriveFastAllGas.com. That's it. This is the Fire and the Kid. We're out.